Right, excellent question. I got to take you all back just so you can understand the context. Troy's ahead of the game. He knows a lot about this project. When we build the flood project, we are intentionally going to be flooding some properties downstream in the area of restoration. That's the whole idea. Curve the river, raise the water levels so that the water's in the bank and not going down the creek or the river. Most of those places match up right with the restoration areas. Some don't. There could be some slop over. The Corps of Engineers has a process. They want to make sure that we evaluate every parcel that could potentially have, literally an inch, 6 inches more of flooding than it does today as a result of our project. We need to identify those. We need to understand the change. And then we need to compensate people for that. So if through our project, we incidentally, accidentally create additional flooding that we didn't mean to, it could happen. I mean, this isn't, this is 50 miles of river. We would then need to compensate. It could be an easement. In other words, you would allow us to let the river flood on your property so many days, so much deep depth, and we would pay you for that. If it was so often and so frequent, we might have to buy out the property entirely. But typically, it would be some kind of flood easement that says, we understand you're getting flooded more downstream. We need to compensate you for that.
And can I follow up by saying, are you going to do that prior?
Right. So the question is, are we going to do it prior to the traction projects? We have to know if there's going to be induced flooding. That's the whole point on the Indian colony levee. We have to know the answer to that question. We have to do that analysis. We did it on the Indian colony levee. If there's the drain, we have to do it on the drain. We have to do it, so we will do it. It's just what we got to do.